Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whichever it is. It's afternoon for me, but still coffee time for me. Coffee is just awesome. Nice no scope. Obviously, giving you some Bad Company Vietnam second video. You guys should know kind of how I'm posting videos now. So I posted 2 Killzone videos. Then I'm going to post this, which is 2 Bad Company videos, and then I'm going to post 2 Black Ops videos. So that way I'm giving you a slight amount of substance between videos, so it's not like one video then I jump to something else. And hope you guys appreciate it. I think it's the best way of doing it, so I can provide videos for every single person. And it seems like I always preface, I got some of the best subscribers. I have people that actually want to take the time to watch gameplay of games that they don't particularly play or they don't even have, but they still enjoy it because of my commentary or what I have to show about it, or even the gameplay. And so I appreciate that a ton. Thank you for the feedback on my last video, by the way. It helps clear up a lot. You know, it's pretty much everything that I assumed for the views. And it's not like I'm begging for views or like, trying to get this pity thing going on. Just like, I honestly just want to know. I thought that those Killzone videos were going to get more views, but I understand that a lot of you are Xbox fans, or maybe even possibly some PS3 fans that don't like Killzone. And so it helps me a lot in posting videos for the future, because I do care about what you guys have to say and what you guys prefer to view. This game, as far as the strategy, the main thing I want to talk about is the difference between like just chaotic, not really having order within your squad, just like every man for himself, not really discussing roles that a person plays particularly within a certain defensive position, versus setting yourself in a set position with your defensive team, even like fighting the urge of like boredom, like sometimes where it's really boring, nothing's going on your end, but you're still playing a secure role where even if nothing's going on your side that you're kind of watching or defending, it gives the rest of the team security and knowing that nobody's going to slip by over there without you being able to see them and doing a call out and or spotting them for the rest of the team. Now, we lost that first set of MCOM stations. Probably, one of the things that falls, that it's an attribute to one of the reasons why we lost that, is that I took too much time in the beginning picking my class, to where when I finally got into the game, they already had one of the MCOM stations armed. And that's something that, offensively, if I'm paying attention, I'm really on it, I try to pick my class as fast as I can so I can sprint and get to the first one armed before the enemy team or the defensive team even has their class selected. It is a strategy, it is something you have to be aware of. It caught me completely off guard. But the other thing that caught us off guard, I am playing with the same guys as the last video that you guys saw, Atlas Shrug, Avalanche, and Maniacal Monkey. There was communication going on, but it was a little bit chaotic. By the time I got into the mix, there was MCOM stations already armed. There's different guys running around within the base that we're worrying about, just like trying to kill, because we don't want to get killed while we're trying to disarm one of the MCOM stations. What's the point of going to disarm an MCOM station if you know there's guys that are going to kill you? It's pointless. It's a pointless effort, and so it's something you want to take in consideration and pay attention to. But on this end of the defensive side, there's so much communication going on. That's the huge difference between why we're so easily able to defend this versus why we got our butt raped on the first set of MCOM stations. That's a double kill, one-shot snipe, by the way. That was pretty sick. And so basically we picked sides. We have people playing specific roles at this point. We have guys watching. I have 2 of my guys watching over on the opposite side of this little island, or whatever the heck you want to call it, on the right side of the body of water, and I'm watching the left side. And if you didn't know this already, which you probably should, and if you haven't played this game, this is insight for when you do invest and actually play this game, is that this wall is such an awesome line of sight. It just provides me with so many opportunities to do callouts, let people know where enemies are. I get to see if they're sneaking around, because I know for a strategy for myself, if I'm playing offense, I actually do what this guy's doing right now that I'm sniping at, is that I route around all the way around the base and get up behind and on the MCOM stations rather than running straight down the gut of the map. It's a very smart move. This was a stupid move by me. I don't know what I was thinking here. Just a bad play, poor movement choice, just overall bad. But anyways, that line of sight on top of that wall is brilliant. I can look over to the MCOM stations. I can also see if someone's trying to flush up behind us, and also see people that are coming down the middle. And I can also see over by their spawn. And so when they're making their initial advance, I can do callouts and spots. Sometimes the spots don't work, and so that's when callouts, come into play. And they're so huge in this game. Like, it's not like Call of Duty where you die, you can spawn instantly again, or there's tactical insertions or something like that. And so when you kill someone, you potentially killed a squad leader. And so it means that they have to wait for that spawn time and spawn all the way back into their base. And if you kill them over and over and over again, it just pulls on you. You lose that ambition and strive to just be rushing towards those MCOM stations. This is not a squad rush. This is just a normal rush, and so there are people outside of our squad, but our squad's just doing a fantastic job at defending these MCOMs. There's even a point where I believe A is the one that gets armed, and I pay little to no attention to it. I hardly even look over at it, and the reason being is that as soon as I heard that thing was getting armed, the first thing I do is I start calling out to my squad. Do I need to go over there? Do I need to leave my position and go over there to help you guys out and try to disarm it? And the reply was, no, you don't need to. We've already killed the guy. We're disarming it right now. Don't worry about it. And something as simple as that, it's like, oh yeah, cool, not that big of a deal. Actually, it's a huge deal. Oh, excuse me. It's a huge deal. And the reason being, if I didn't hear that call, I have no idea if there's teammates of mine disarming that. And so I have to leave my position and run over and try to disarm that. And in the route of me trying to make myself vulnerable, basically, when I'm going over there to disarm it, I could get killed. And also, since I'm leaving my position, my line of sight that happens to be really, really good, my team falls victim to the fact that I can't spot, I can't do callouts myself. It just opens up all these onslaught of bad things that could happen as far as our team. And this kind of shows you also the advantage of this position, that you have good sight of that MCOM station right there. So I got a nice easy headshot defense right there, and I think I'm going to get another one as well. Coming up, I think it's right here. Yeah, I clip him like right in the back of the neck. Pretty nice. I got a savior. I'd rather get saviors than marksman headshots. Saviors always feel good because you feel like you just saved, or basically you saved a teammate. So that, that's huge. That's really cool. I think the end of the score on this kill death ratio wise was 19-6, and so it wasn't the most fantastic kill death ratio, and a lot of that is because I died 3 to 4 times in the very first one, just through everything being so chaotic. And since it's so chaotic and messy, and you don't really have established positions, you're just vulnerable. You don't know who's where, if guys are behind you, and you're just going to die. And especially if you're running around close quarters with the sniper, just because you're using the sniper doesn't mean that you're a noob. It's actually a very deadly weapon, and if you get really good at it, you can quick scope faster than someone could even pull up their sights on you, and so you win a lot of battles even though that you're a sniper. And people don't generally expect it, to be killed so quickly from a sniper so many times. But yeah, I hope overall the strategy and stuff in this game might help you guys out in the next time you play Vietnam. You could even carry this on to Bad Company too. A lot of the stuff carries on to that game too. So God bless, guys. Love you, and I'll let you finish off this game, and I'll see you in upcoming vids. Peace.
Moments ago, a report surfaced from Hanoi claiming victory over forces on a search and destroy mission. The communists declared the action a grand triumph. Meanwhile, CENTCOM remained coy, claiming no knowledge of any mission gone awry or troops killed in action. Earlier today, CENTCOM made a statement that an American unit was tasked to search and destroy North Vietnamese Army regulars thought to be using a local village for food and shelter. The GIs are gearing up to face heavy